Hello Innoventors, I'm Karima Gulik, Patent and Trademark Attorney at Innovent Law, and today's video is about international trademarks and some of the frequently asked questions that I get about the topic. The first one that I typically get is, does my US trademark registration protect me in other countries? The simple answer to that is no. Your trademark rights stop right where your borders are. So if you have a US trademark registrations, your rights stop within the US. You cannot stop someone from using your mark in Canada, Europe, Australia, or anywhere else in the world. The second thing is there is no such thing as one international trademark application or one international trademark. There is, however, an international trademark system through WIPO, the World Intellectual Property Organization. And what that does is it streamlines your application in 122 countries, which are part of the Madrid Protocol. So basically, if you filed in the US and the United States is your originating office, you can use the Madrid Protocol to file your trademark application in any of the 122 countries which are part of the Madrid Protocol. Now, if one of the countries that you want to go into is not part of that system or that Madrid Protocol, you would need to go into those countries separately and most likely work with a trademark attorney or trademark counsel in one of those countries separately. Another thing to keep in mind is you have 6 months from the time of filing in the United States to file internationally and claim your US application date. What does that mean? So if we have, for example, filed an application here in the US September 1st of 2020, we have until March 1st, 2021 to apply in any of the other countries that are part of what we call the Paris Convention and claim your US priority date. So it would be as if you filed in one of those countries after September 1st and up until March 1st, 2021, but still be as if you filed that September 1st, 2020, essentially. The Madrid Protocol can be an amazing and great tool, especially if you have a few countries that you want to go into. However, it has its own set of drawbacks. The first one is there is a basic flat fee of about $750 or $800, the equivalent thereof, to basically apply for the international system or the Madrid Protocol. And then you add other countries and then the fee basically essentially goes up. So if you're gonna go through the Madrid system, make sure that you have a few countries to go into. If, for example, you're only going into 1 or 2 countries, it might be cheaper to hire counsel in those countries directly rather than go through the Madrid Protocol. The second issue is if you get an office action or rejection from one of the countries that you're filing into, you would need to work with a trademark attorney or trademark counsel in one of those countries to make sure that you get that rejection taken care of. Now, the good thing is if you're working with a US trademark attorney on your international application, a lot of us here have a network of colleagues around the world that we work with all the time. So if there is any such thing, such a rejection coming up, we can refer to one of our colleagues and have that rejection taken care of. Another thing is if you're filing or thinking about going into China. China does things a little differently, so the Madrid Protocol would not be the best use of your time and money. Now, if you file in the US and then file them through Madrid, your international applications are now tied to your US applications, so make sure that your maintenance are renewed on time, and make sure that you're on top of your use requirements here in the US. One thing I've seen before is someone filing in the US, then using the Madrid Protocol to go to the European Union and other countries and failing to pay their maintenance fee in the US. What that does is eventually your marks in the rest of the world just become canceled. So make sure to stay on top of your renewal fees, or make sure that you hire a trademark attorney to take care of all of that for you. I hope this helps. If you have any questions or comments, please make sure to drop them in the box below. And make sure to subscribe, that way you get all of our new videos.